So here is that she took was so teeny, which I never remember how small she actually takes it until we watch the video. So if needed, you can definitely go through and narrow out your section. So key thing to remember, obviously we are doing a diagonal slice. So when we are beginning, you want to do a horizontal diagonal forward, I guess, or horizontal diagonal back. High point, anytime that you're doing a diagonal section, you want the high point to be towards the face. Always. Doesn't matter who it is, doesn't matter the hair type, always be towards the face. So I'm going to start here in the back, and I'm going to take my horizontal diagonal section. So it's a slight diagonal, it's not very large, but still diagonal enough that I can consider this a diagonal slice. So I've taken my section, and now I'm going to skim this off the top. Whatever I have skimmed off the top is what goes in foil. When we were doing the weave, then we would weave this, whatever we took out is what would get put in the foil. We're just gonna skip that step. So I'm going to place my foil, and again, make sure that you are holding this hair really tight as you are working, so that way the foil doesn't start to slip out. So apply your product to the foil, making sure that you are not applying anything past that line that you have folded into your foil. Once you get your product pasted onto the foil, you should be able to hold it out flat, like a platform. And
Do
then
you have to hold it out flat? Because I found whenever I did it more against the head, I could get it closer to the scalp.
depends on the person. I always prefer to hold it out flat, just so that way I can make sure that I'm getting like saturation. I know some people can get away with keeping it like here the whole time. I'm not the person that can do that. Different strokes, different boats. So don't forget to gather your product or your hair that is extending past your foil. Scoop it up in the shape of a J. Get this applied to your foil, making sure that you keep the bottom of your foil nice and clean. So now, fold this up. If you are wanting to lock it in place, make sure that your bottom foil extends. Oh my God, how many times am I gonna smack this thing? Make sure that the bottom of your foil extends past the back of your foil. Now fold it in on the sides. With these sections in the back in particular, please be super ultra mindful that you are not folding in any of your hair, okay? That is why if you need to shrink the section down and make it a little bit more narrow, so that way a foil can fit, do that if that is what you need to do. Lift this up, and then lock your foil in place. Then you will continue taking your next horizontal diagonal section. Make sure that you keep everything consistently diagonal. That is something that we're going to be looking for whenever it is time for the exam. Okay. So for time purposes, I'm not going to go through this whole section. But as I go through, when I get up to my crown, the last two sections that I do up here, I should weave them and lock them. So let's say this is my second to last section. Gonna skim off the top. Now I'm going to weave. For those of you that weren't here when we did weaving, you would take your comb, start underneath, lift your comb up, down, up, and what I mean by that is like Deborah, I swear. Give her an inch and she is gonna take a mile. I've been so country lately. Did y'all hear that? Okay. Like the slightest of slight diagonals. Make sense? Now, your first two are going to be weaved and locked. So again, skimming off the top. And keep in mind, her hair is very different than a human person's because her hair has been sewn in. So don't let that throw you off. Then you are going to weave as close to the scalp as you can get it.
Do they need to do that from the front, or better to do it from the back so it's kind of like the? I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, will we stand in front of her when we go do the hairline?
This cat, I said mine, he was like, we're gonna go watch the Christmas lights, and she was like, oh, you're not gonna do this?
Oh, y'all want me to share one with you? And y'all share one?
Last year, so he's like one of the presidents in his fraternity, and so he was at this and he did like a NASCAR thing. I know this girl will like walk up to say like right now. What's up, Hannah? Sorry. She felt. And then she felt or Kate, I used to be friends with her, and it was she was like nice, but then like she thinks it's hot dry. Wait, are you friends with her? Oh, I was gonna say it's not gonna just ignore what I just. Yeah, like okay, she's just kind of like that. I can't tell if she's like I was friends with her for years before she got like everything. Really? She's really nice. No, not. She's like,
Never come.
she's a lot more happy.
Grandma, thank you.
Wait, what?
There was one day I've had to bend down to get something from the like color bar, and there were a bunch of students around me, and instead of trying to get up, I
said the worst. No. At least I know
But it's bad.
Alright,
No, mama.
like I didn't.